on this award.
All right, so before we get into this past week's action, it is time for me to have the beautiful honor to introduce the man of the hour. It has been way too long, but His Majesty has returned. It is the Doctor, the Kingpin, Emir Blackbane Costello. There's so many names to put on there, but we're going to leave it at Doctor.
It's just Doctor. Yeah, the Doctor will see us now.
There it is.
You know what, guys? I do have a lot of names, but I promise this time I'm gonna sit my ass down, and I'm not trying to do necessarily anything else that's going to extend my name. Or maybe that might change.
Mike always says the same thing. You're like, you always give me so many nicknames. Like, stop doing stuff then.
Exactly.
That's what it truly is.
Yeah, I think that's a great sign of what somebody does when they have like 10 million monikers and nicknames. I'm trying to keep going to have a whole freaking catalog.
We've just been running down the Rock, but I mean, look at all the nicknames he's had.
Seriously?
We've only beaten Pie Eating, Trailblazing, Eyebrow. Yeah.
How about Rocky Sucks? How about that one coming back?
Yeah. Oh, the
1997
backlash.
all over again.
Exactly.
I love that Michael Cole brought that up. But that's been a long time, and it's also been a hell of a long time since we've seen the Kingpin. If I remember correctly, your last match was actually against, well, not me, but the Jester, Promo Slam 21.
Yes, you know what? I can't even believe that. I mean that was still very much in the pandemic. I hardly remember that time, but I do appreciate that while some people can become injured and work their ass off to get back in record time, when I get injured, I need years before I stand back up.
Real dad mode right there, boy.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you.
It's kind of like The Rock. Comes in, has a showcase, disappears for like a year or two.
Yeah, but I gotta say, things look different around here. And hey guys, I really like the way you spruced the place up. It looks really good. By the way, do you know by chance how many times I've been on this show?
I can take a look. I
love that. You have that noted somewhere. That's hilarious. I love.
Yeah, I don't always update it, but I can get a rough idea. Were we doing video last time you were on? Like all video?
No, at all. This is what I'm saying. This is the first time I'm seeing your guys' faces. You guys look great.
This is what we look like.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's so funny because my background is super boring. But this is my cloffice. So I sit in my cloffice when I do therapy with my clients, and this is the background they see. But I don't normally see my picture this big, so I had no idea what they were looking at the whole time. This is my corner. I don't know if you guys know how I feel about Rick and Morty.
Gotta love Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, keep all my stuff ready to go in here.
This is your 33rd appearance plus one interview.
Holy moly! All right. Well, this is my first time being able to be like this version of Max Wrestling, which I gotta say, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are hardworking. I love you guys. I love this damn show. Everything is always pristine and just the best of the best, man. So I'm really happy to be here.
It is not easy. I'll admit I have been very stressed with these new graphics the last couple of weeks, but I got the job done. I think
make it look easy, man.
The Rumble was like 6 hours late. But we got there.
At least. At least. Yeah, editing is not for the weak, my man. Editing is not for the weak.
No, all I gotta say is thank you to CapCut for making mobile editing so fucking simplified, even if it does take a long ass time to produce. Also, CapCut, your desktop version sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I've used CapCut, I think, once or twice to make a video for TikTok, and I found it to be very confusing. But I think a lot of that is because I'm so far removed from the game as far as podcasting and editing, and also I'm 38, but my brain feels like I'm 52. You know what I mean?
I mean, you get used to it, but the really annoying thing CapCut does is they move shit around every time they update the app. So like, oh, the filter's open. No, wait, it's over there now. Okay. Fuck. Stop changing the order of the filters.
It's like the mobile version. mobile version of Walmart. Just a quick story, because that's exactly the kind of thing I would do. Um, I remember when I used to work at Walmart, and obviously every 5 seconds they changed the layout of the aisles. And why are we doing this? I just set this out last week. Why is it changing again? We're doing this for the customer. And the customer comes in. Why the fuck you keep moving everything around? I don't know. They said they were doing it for you.
I can attest to this. They do this in the UK supermarkets too. Phoenix is still with Morrison's. I had 5 years, unfortunately, there, and they were always moving shit around. The eggs down there. No, wait, now they're over there. Why? I just get used to them being down there.
Got to keep you on your toes, baby. Got to keep you coming back.
I think it's just to piss off the staff so they get the customers to ask them where shit is.
Probably.
Mission accomplished.
Even we don't know. Go get a map.
Exactly.
And let me know when you found it.
So obviously the elephant in the room is a challenge from Corey that was laid down a couple of weeks ago, which took us all by surprise. Because like I say, we haven't seen you on the show since 2.5 years now. And obviously we did see you at the Maxies showing some love to Corey for the Lionheart Award. And I think that was a nice surprise for people too.
Yes. It was my honor, honestly, to show some love to Corey. I always call him Corey Cypher, which I think the reason why I do that is because it's Jim Ross's fault. You know, he's always like, look, when you put a guy over, you gotta say the full name every time. So every time I'm like, let me tell you about Moses Marquette, Dazzy Lee. Think about Dazzy Lee. So Corey Cypher, as he exists in my head. Man, I'm so proud of that guy. Just an incredible, ferocious competitor. And he's not just a great competitor here on this show, but he's a great competitor in life. And he's the kind of person that when he's facing adversity, he's not going to sit down. He's not going to take that shit laying down. He stands up. When life takes a swing at him, he swings right the fuck back. And I found him to be very genuine, very authentic, and very inspiring. And so given the opportunity to tell the world how I feel about him and heap some praise on him, I would never pass that up. And the work that he's doing as champion, I think it's phenomenal. It's second to none at this point. And no offense to everybody else. I love everybody who's competing. I respect everybody. But I look at Corey and I have no doubt that he's the best in the business right now.
Absolutely. He has evolved so much. I think actually I mentioned it in the Lionheart tribute, like how far he's come from that shy little call out to Brittany Savage to just Cypher wants everybody right now.
Yeah, I'm the kid at home on the couch with the popcorn, just watching him blossom, and I just love it because when he was the shy kid back in the day, I was stomping around the territory trying to go after whoever was in my way, and I think that when he first came in, I kind of looked at him and thought, why is this guy so quiet? And where's all his energy and stuff like that? And I wasn't sure, but over time, he really developed. And some of the last stuff I've seen him in, I felt bad for his victims. It's like, hey man, whose pet is this? This dog ain't got no leash. She's mauling everybody. People are yelling for 911, and I'm sure there's a lot of blood to be had. But Corey Cypher is he's incredible. But you know what I am? I'm old, bro. I'm old, and my knees hurt. Yeah, I'm out the game, and so I come here today to say that I have the utmost level of respect for Corey Cypher, and much like the Triple H's and the Shawn Michaels and the Undertakers, I respect Corey so much that I just don't think it's in the cards for him and I to face each other. I know that he kind of framed things as he wants all this competition and he wants somebody who can bring it. And then he dropped my name, and I was honored. I was shocked you know. But I don't think he knows how much of a setback it's been for me to be on the shelf for 2 years. And I'm not at a place anymore where I can compete on that level. And I think it would really be a huge disservice to him if I stepped into this arena with him. I wouldn't really stand a chance, and I think it would kind of put a blemish, on his record rather than elevating him in any kind of way. I'm not really the competition that he thinks that I am, but I want to just kind of speak to you directly, Corey, and just say, please keep doing all the things that you're doing, man. Very, very inspiring, and I'm very honored. And I'm sorry to have to turn down your invitation, but the reality is there's some great, great guys that you can compete against that do this on a week-to-week basis, and they can give you much more of a fight than I can. But I'm going to stay on the sidelines, and I'm going to continue to root for you week after week, and you're always going to have my support, man, because you're the best thing going right now.
Wow. That was unexpected. I'm sure Corey will be disappointed too. I mean, I think the only reason we brought Leap of Faith into fruition because he had an idea that he wanted to run, and obviously that the idea was challenging you. Honestly, I feel sorry for the people that have only just got into Max because you didn't see the Kingpin in his prime. He was the first ever promo champion, by the way. Wait a minute, hold on. Apparently we got a video to show concerning this right now. Let's find out what it is.
What the heck? Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, what's going on with you? Shit, you know me, I'm just chilling, just working hard like I always do. What you talking about, bro? Max Wrestling? Come on, dog. You know I only turn that shit on when the Modern Day Outlaws is on the screen. You know what I'm talking about? Modern Day Outlaws over Dragon Club all day. You know what it is, right? Corey Cypher? Yeah. A challenge? Cypher challenged me. What are you talking about? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Yeah, I made that little video or whatever for the Lionheart Award. No, I don't really respect him. I'm just not gonna turn down a payday. Come on now. You know the Kingpin never appears for free. Yeah, that shit should have even gone to him anyways. That award should go to guys like me. I'm hardworking. I'm the best anybody's ever seen. What are you worried about? You think this seriously? He challenged me. He's the champion? Are you serious? That's how bad things have gotten over there? Where did everybody else go? Bro, let me tell you something about Cypher. He does not have the skill set required to beat me. I'm the Kingpin, baby. Remember? I'm the one who's out here taking everybody's heads. I done beat everybody, you know? Let me tell you something, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what would make this kid, he must have lost his mind. I mean, it's clear that he can't see me. That's who John Cena was talking to when he said, "You can't see me." He was talking about Corey because he's blind. Get it? He can't see. Oh my God, Corey's blind. I got a Lionheart Award because I'm blind. Now, okay, look. I'll say what I want to say, okay? You don't have to tell me how to talk. No, man, I'm not gonna face Corey Cypher. This dude's not on my level. That would be disrespectful to my legacy to stoop that low. I don't care what title they put on him. I don't even say shit to him. Nah, Absolutely not. Anyways, man, I gotta hang on. Hey, man, let me call you back real quick.
Wow. That was pretty heavy.
Well,
uh,
I'm sorry. I don't understand actually. What's going on here, man?
You know what? That was probably like someone like Anna Mascaras were hacking in, but I don't know where the fuck that video came from. But man, that was
Dude, you made fun of the kid for
after all
being
the
blind.
No, hang on.
after all the good things you just said too.
Moses Marquez, Dazzy Lee. First off, do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is where I live?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
5:30.
Mo probably does.
Okay, right. I don't know what time. The point is I'm up early, like mad early, to make an appearance on this show, Max Wrestling, that I love, and it's a reunion, right, guys? I mean, it's
Right.
been, yeah, right. It's been 2 years. You said it, right? It's been 2 years. So when I come on this show, what I expect is a certain measure of respect. That's, but instead, there's some sort of ambush with some bullshit video that you want to show me. What's going on, man?
Dude, you made fun of a kid for being blind. This isn't an ambush. This is straight out calling you for what you said. You just praised the kid, and then this. You know the phones are always recording, right? The internet will leak anything. And you just
You know,
spent 5 minutes praising this kid, and you just talked him to hell.
well, first off, apparently I don't know that the phones are always recording. Apparently, I believe foolishly that I can have a private conversation in the comfort of my home without the expectation that somebody's recording that and then somehow bypassing me and sending it to Max Wrestling to try to make me look like a fool. But you know what? Since this has been played, I'm not gonna hide from this. I'm not gonna shy away from this. I'm gonna take the opportunity to explain this. Okay.
Please do.
I think that you guys know exactly who I am. Dazzy Lee, you said the Kingpin faced the Jester. Moses Marquez, the Kingpin has faced El Jefe. You guys have seen me face a lot of people. And I have a question for you guys. I know you guys are the interviewers, but now I have the questions. After seeing everything that I've done, first promo champion right here, just mentioned. What do you guys think it is that makes this kid, Corey Cypher, your champion, think that he could stand toe to toe, that he deserves to even be breathing the same air as me?
I mean, you said yourself he's come a hell of a long way. Do you not feel that way?
Is that what I said?
He also said he was the
'Cause
best thing going today.
the best thing going today. Well, you know what? It's easy to be the best thing going today when the Kingpin is not in the building. But the moment that the Kingpin shows up, you just got moved all the way to the back of the line. When I think about Corey Cypher, I think about a piece of gum on the bottom of my fucking shoe that's been covered in dirt because I've been walking around on it for 2 years. Corey would be the dirt. He's not even the gum. He's lower than that. And the thing about it is, I tried to be nice, okay? I know I'm the old grumpy guy, and maybe nobody wants to really hear my opinion about how soft all these motherfuckers are today. Quite frankly, when I watch and I tune into what's happening, I find it a little bit disgusting because these guys, they're just not on my level.
we're not on your level. The fact that you talk about this big game that you've been out of the game for 2+ years. In your own exact words, you just said Corey is the best thing going. So what again? I know the old you. We know the old you. We've gone through war with each other, the bloodshed, the whole shebang. What have you done in 2+ years away from the game that's going to do anything to the hottest thing going today? In your words, he beat me clean.
What exactly is it that I need to do? I've proven myself beyond a shadow of a doubt. And you know what? Quite frankly, Corey Cypher doesn't have what it takes to hold my fucking microphone, bro. What I really tried to do was I tried to help Corey Cypher. I tried to help him by not putting him in a path to collide with the fucking Kingpin. But apparently, he wants to face me. Apparently, he thinks that he can stand toe to toe with me. And hell, he probably thinks that he could beat me because y'all stay pumping him up, making him think he's actually doing something good around here. And I tried to avoid giving him this ass whooping. I didn't want this blemish on his record. I wanted him to be the max champion that he is, to be all that he could be. However, given the circumstances and given the fact that a video was played of me having a private conversation, now it's out there in the public, I guess I don't need to fucking pretend anymore, do I? So as I did before, I'm going to speak directly to Corey Cypher again. Corey, just so we're clear, I don't respect you. I don't even like you. And for what it's worth, I've never liked you. In the beginning, I found you boring. And now that you're actually trying, I find you pathetic. Because the best effort that you're putting forward would never, ever, ever be enough to touch me. But you know what? It's not enough that I'm saying it right now. I got a little bit of extra time these days. So I'm going to prove it. Not to you or not to anybody watching, because I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I'm going to do this just because I can. Because I like to fucking hit a fly at a barbecue. Because I think it's cool to put a fucking ant under a magnifying glass. I'm going to show up at Leap of Faith or wherever it is, and I'm going to fucking crush you. And I'm going to take away any doubt in anybody's mind, certainly yours, that you're a great champion or that you could ever beat me. And you are going to regret the day that you called out the Kingpin.
Oh, man, I wish we could have made it official under better circumstances, but at least we got our match, I guess.
You know what, bro? I have a life that I need to get back to. I appreciate having my 33rd, 34th appearance on this show?
33rd, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, and Corey Cypher, how many appearances does he have on Max Wrestling?
One more, actually.
One?
One more.
One more? One more than me?
One more
Maybe that needs updating, but yeah, he's in the 30s somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's get him one more. One more, even more than that. I want this kid face to face with me next week. I do accept his challenge. Let's not mix words about that. But I want to hear from him face to face. What's the reason why he thinks he deserves to face me? And I want the chance to speak to him face to face, to explain to him all the ways that I'm going to fucking ravage him and break his bones and make him regret ever speaking the name Kingpin.
All right. I guess we can set that up. What, contract signing, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I want to put ink to fucking paper. And if he's not too much of a fucking bitch, we'll see if he's willing to do the same.
All right. Well, fortunately, I know a good lawyer. So, again, I wish this was under better circumstances, but I guess we'll see you next week and Cypher.
I guess we will.
We need to find out where that video came from, too.
Yeah, you know what? If you find out where that video came from, make sure you send them a fucking gift for me. Because now the world knows. that nobody has respect for Corey Cypher.
Wow.
Very, very wow.
IT department, get on that.
Yeah.